Getting maximum friendship with everyone can be really overwhelming. You have to continuously give gifts to every person on top of everything else that you are doing. But there are some villagers who love some easy gifts. So here are 6 of the easiest friendships to max out in Stardew Valley. I'm going to start with 2 villagers who have a loved item in common, Demetrius and his daughter Maru. Both of them live in the mountain area west of the mines. The reason I put them together is because they love strawberries. Now you do need to have some saved money for the egg festival on day 16 to buy some strawberry seeds, which is why it's less convenient than other people on the list. Another alternative for Maru is cauliflower, which is another crop that she loves. For Demetrius, it might be harder to get another loved item, so the next best thing is to give him a purple mushroom, which is easy to come by if you pick the mushroom farm, or you could go to the deeper levels of the mines, which you'll have to do anyway. With Demetrius you can get the fried mushroom recipe, which George loves, and Autumn's Bounty, which Lewis loves. It doesn't take too many complex ingredients to make, and so it sets you up for other items to maximize your friendship with Lewis and George. Maru doesn't give you any recipes as you progress her friendship with you, so it might not be as beneficial unless you're interested in marrying her, but it's still important if you want to reach 100% completion. Staying with the family, we have Robin. This is great because you can give all 3 gifts to Demetrius, Maru, and Robin within the same house. Robin loves spaghetti, which you can buy from the Stardrop Saloon for 240 gold. If you have chosen the Batcave, you can also give Robin peaches, which she loves as well. If you're struggling with money and don't have the Fruit Bat Cave, then you can give her quartz from the mines, or hardwood, which you can get from the secret forests, provided you have a copper axe. Robin is great because you can get a gift of 50 wood, which you can receive when your friendship is greater than 0 hearts, and the chances of you getting the gift increases the more hearts you have with her. With 7 hearts you get access to the pumpkin soup recipe, made from 1 pumpkin and 1 milk, giving you a +2 to defense and luck. This food can be really beneficial when delving into the Skull Caverns. A fellow YouTuber, Salmence, recommends this as the main buff food for the Skull Caverns. I really recommend you check his video about the Skull Caverns.
Let's hear it for pumpkin soup!
Next up is Pam and Shane. These guys are super easy when it comes to getting them a gift. The main item they both love is beer, which you can get from the Stardrop Saloon. Another convenient thing is that Pam and Shane are in very similar places. If you go to the saloon during the evening, Pam and Shane will be there. If you go earlier, they'll be working at Jojima. Despite them being on shift, they will still accept the alcoholic beverage from you with no hesitation. For Pam, another alternative is parsnips, which should be quite easy to get during spring. If you want to stick with crops, you can give Shane hot peppers from the summer season. I guess if you want another alternative for Shane, you can give him pizza, but only do this if you have the ingredients to make one, as it costs 200 more gold than a beer from the Stardrop Saloon. When you get 3 hearts of friendship with Shane, you get the recipe for pepper poppers, which is loved by both Shane and Maru. With Shane, there isn't much point since you might as well just give him a red pepper instead, but this could be very helpful with Maru if you're starting to run out of strawberries to give. When you get to 7 hearts with Pam, you get a recipe for stuffing, which is a loved item you can give to Evelyn, George's wife. And finally, the most convenient person to give a gift to is Linus. You can find him in the tent north of Robin and Demetrius' house. Just give him forageables, like almost any of them. Mushrooms, daffodils, dandelions, spring onions, snow yam, and much more. One forageable that he loves is coconut and cactus fruit, which you can forage once you get access to the desert. His friendship is useful because at 3 hearts of friendship, you'll get the recipe for sashimi, a great food source requiring just 1 fish of any kind. So if you do a lot of fishing, it's best to get that friendship up with Linus. Sebastian also loves sashimi. With 7 hearts, he could get access to fish tacos, which Gus and Caroline both love. You can easily maximize these people's friendships as long as you remember to give them 2 gifts per week, and especially on their birthdays, as that provides a giant increase to their friendship with you. Click the video in the top left to watch another one of my videos.